What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weed Pair, back again with another video. Okay, guess what time it is? It's a Merry Christmas. I told you guys I was going to make a video. And hopefully you guys enjoying your Christmas, or at least trying to. Yeah, 2020 is almost over. 5 more days. We got this. I mean, 6. I think 6 or 5 more days. Another week. Then 2020 over. Then 2021. Hopefully it's going to be a good year. I know it's going to be a good year. I know so. I read the manga. Now, anyway, let's just get straight into this what if. What if Asta had Killer Queen, the series, with Dead Man Kira? Now, I'm going to jump back in time 500 years before, and we'll be meeting Licht. Licht had 2 stand arrows in his sword. And you know what that means? Asta has 2 stand arrows in his sword. His one sword, in one of his swords. But Asta, like I said, Asta was a kid, so he didn't unlock his anti-magic sword. So I said he was gonna get Bites the Dust. So I've been thinking of a way to make him get it. So I just put it in Lick's sword, and then boom, he has it. Sagechi, Sagechi's in this part 2. He told them to destroy the Stand Arrow, the elves and the humans, but they wouldn't listen to him. Sagechi tried to destroy them, but they just took him away from him. And yeah, okay, so that's why Lick is standing like that. He's just learning to train his abilities. And then you know how it usually happens. The normal humans attack the elves, and yeah, and then the devil curses. Yeah, he curses Licht. I'm sorry if I was stuttering. My bad. Okay. Now we're over to the devil that what caused the massacre of the elves. And luckily, Nero and Sagechi were able to seal him. And before the devil got sealed, he says, "Oh, poor Sagechi. You came from another world and now you're stuck here dealing with the consequences. All because you couldn't do anything about it." Okay, that was a bad laugh. It sounds like the devil would say that. Seriously, what is the devil's name? I ain't gonna lie. I always wondered, do we just call him a devil? Doesn't he have a name like Lebe? And so Nero she's starting to turn into a bird. But Sagechi only sees the horns. Yeah, so Nero doesn't know she's turning into a bird yet for using the forbidden magic. And she is oh, I hurt my throat. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Sagechi is running over to the Wizard King because you know how Lick is in his that demon mode, and the Wizard King is fighting him. And I'm not realizing, if you guys never watched JoJo Part 4, you probably don't know who Sagechi is. Okay, Sagechi was the first stand user to die by Kira, and when he got transported, yeah, he got reincarnated. You could see it just like the elves, so that's why 500 years before. And yeah, that's why he's able to use his stand and stuff. It came with him, and he remembered in his past life that the stand arrows. Now, so now the Wizard King is charging up his magic his light. Okay, my dog's making so much noise. Okay, charging up its light magic to defeat demon mode. Licked. I almost said Lebe. And so the demon mode Licked is about to shoot at, that atomic. I'm pretty sure it was like a fire attack that came out of its mouth, out of Lick's demon mouth. But luckily, Sagechi's finally arrived with Nero, and Sagechi uses his stand to bite the legs. He bites them to the core. He been training that thing. He doesn't want to die like he did in the other JoJo dimension, you could say. Yeah, so he cripples it. And also, I'm pretty sure the demon can't demon Licht can't see it because he doesn't have his stand. This like I don't think it transferred its stand to it, so I don't think it sees it. And when it got crippled, it fell to the ground, and the Wizard King had enough mana charged up, and he killed it with his light magic. And as he killed it, he goes over to Licht and he apologizes. Yeah, so like I said, he goes over there to apologize. And as he does that, he turns around to look at Sagechi, and he says, "I'm sorry. I should have destroyed them while we had the chance. You warned us about those things, and now it's coming to haunt us. Now those devils might have one of them." But luckily, Sagechi says, "No, it's still in the sword. But when the devil gets unsealed, he's most definitely gonna go after them, and he's gonna be way too powerful to even defeat." And the first Wizard King says, "Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna be here for a while then." And as he says this, he starts to become into the stone. He's starting to become stone. And Sagechi sees this and he says, "What is going on here?" And Nero's full bird transportation happens. And yeah, so that's how Sagechi looks like. And my brother walked in. That's why I cut it right there. He asked me for something. Anyway, yeah, Sagechi's a lot more taller and a lot more handsome. He's already handsome, but he's just big handsome now in the Black Clover world. He got that real JoJo like. Okay, yes, he sees that the Wizard King has turned into stone, and he sees Nero is now a bird, and he says, "Ah, Jesus." I don't think yes. I don't know if this Sagechi is still dumb or not. Actually, he probably isn't. He's not naive like he was in the JoJo dimension, so I'm pretty sure he's a lot more clever. And he starts to reminisce of Josuke and Okuyasu when he was alive over there. He's now saying, "Huh, I just lost someone. I lost two people that were important to me, just like Josuke and Okuyasu, my mother and father from that dimension. It always comes back to me." And Nero says she's right here, so it's all right. And Sagechi's like, I'll figure out how to get you out of that bird form, even if it kills me." And Sagechi never got her out of the bird form. Okay, Sagechi died at 105. Yes, a good ripe age of 105. He became the second Wizard King. Yeah, so people argue that he's like almost of the whole near the level of the first Wizard King. Yeah, he became the second Wizard King. Yeah, Sagechi's a legend. Yeah, I told you. This why I didn't go straight into the time skip, because I wanted to explain everything. Now, Sagechi, like I said, became the Wizard King, and he wanted to stop. He wanted to do the same mission, just like the first Wizard King, to stop discrimination against people with less mana. And since he had no mana, he's in that role. So he helped build more of the machines because Nero couldn't build them because she was in that bird form. So Sagechi built most of it. He finished most of the designs, and they were actually kind of they're still in they're finished, but the other Wizard Kings after him never released it. And Julius is Julius the first wizard the Julius the Wizard King that's with Asta has just he just found them he just found them before. Okay, he just found them, and he's trying to figure out the design plans of what Sagechi put out. And he got called to defeat Asta. I mean, Yami called him to defeat Asta. So that's what he was thinking about before Yami came in. So yeah, so Sagechi really helped out the Black Clover world in his own way. Yeah, this seems like some good character development. I wish I wouldn't have killed him off. Man, I wanted to let him be with Lucida so he could be in the rest of the parts, but It is what it is. And that's how the stand arrows came with the was just normal, and then they integrated with Lick's swords, and yeah, and the devil tried to take them, basically. And now we're going to go to Lucida. Okay, yeah, I kind of cut myself out a little bit too much. I forgot what was Cinderella's stand person's name. They had to go to the wiki, and then oh my goodness, I never knew there was that many women in JoJo. Like, geez, Louise. They usually just be playing side character roles, and then I just went down to part 8 character. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, geez, my goodness, like it also seems kind of interesting. For I mean the part 8 one and stuff. They seem like they're gonna have interesting. Okay, I'm getting distracted. This is the Black Clover. What if? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Remy and Aya also got yeah, you could say they got transported too, or reincarnated. I should say. Yeah, they got reincarnated. And since they don't have mana, I wouldn't say Remy doesn't have a stand, so I guess I'll give her some sort of mana if you guys want to see her more. Remy is the ghost from part 4. If you should know that, it's one of Kira's first kills. And yeah, Cinderella or Aya is the stand user that helped Koichi and his, you know what I'm talking about if you watch part 4. Hair stand. Okay, yeah. So they're with Lucida. They don't know how they got there, but they just live in normally. And Raimi is related to Rohan. Kishibe. Yeah, Rohan. Yeah, Rohan Kishibe. Rohan is the guy with Heaven's Door. Yeah, and he also has his own. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing so much. Big spoilers. Anyway, yeah. So Raimi spots LeBay. Yeah, but Remy is not like a she really hasn't changed that much if you watch part 4. So yeah, so basically Lucida, Aya, and Raimi, yeah, they befriend the devil, and since they don't, Raimi's power hasn't awakened it yet, so she doesn't yeah, she's still very young, so she hasn't awakened her mana yet, so it's not draining her, and yeah, so yeah, a couple of years passed, and Raimi started to get her mana, and yeah, Aya just she kept her sand, so she didn't need mana, and yeah, so Raimi had to move, so Lebet could stay. Yeah, so she will be coming in the parts in the future. Also Aya too. Yeah, and she also moved on, and then it was just Lucida and Labe. And then, the devil comes, and yeah, and I still don't know how, they haven't explained how Labe got, like, swords with his, magic. That's what I'm still wondering, how he got them. Yeah, so Lucida still, yeah, she passes away, protecting, Labe from the devils. And yeah, so the stand arrow traveled with Lebe, but he didn't know he had it. And yeah, so then Kira died, so he was still in the limbo as a ghost, and he kept traveling, and he went inside the stand arrow when he was traveling, and when he got transported to their world, and that's how he ended up in Asta's brain, you could say, because he was his stand went retracted to the stand arrow. And yeah, so that's about it for this part. The time skip with Asta doing the exams will be for the next part, and I'll be making my 3 Bleach what ifs. Um, and then I'll go back to the Titan Shifter or the what if Asta yeah, the King Crimson series. The King Crimson series should be the last part of this year. My last YouTube video for this year. So I'll be making the three Bleach ones, and yeah, I'm not gonna change it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's shorter than usual. I usually be making them 15 to like 12 minutes. I think this is like 12, but it's a little bit over. I had a hiccup, a shorter one, but it was a lot of information, so I don't want to overload you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this what if, and I'll be continuing it. Also, I want you guys to stay healthy, keep your hands clean. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas, and hopefully you guys have a good New Year. Yeah, I'm gonna be still making them. I'm just gonna keep telling you guys this. Okay, peace out. Bye.